Hello everybody and welcome back. It's Effect Unknown. We're back in our vanilla world. Today we are over here in this nice little stream inlet part. We're a little ways away from our main base, but not too far. Today we're gonna work on a nice little squid farm. It'll give us a lot of ink sacs that we can use for black dye, and black dye can be used for a whole lot of things, between coloring glass and leather armor to coloring wool, which we won't really need because we have our wool farm. But we can also use it for things like concrete. Yeah, if we want to make some black concrete, used a bunch of it, I think, right there. So what we got here is our nice little sectioned off area, and we got a nice 25 little sections where we're basically gonna have water flowing down for our squids to spawn in, and then they'll just kind of fall to the bottom and splat against a nice flat platform on the bottom. So we already got little dirt chunks here laying out where things are gonna be for the water, and we got our nice glass frame around the outside of it. So I think what we need to do now is start draining some of the water in there, and then we can start digging a nice nice square hole as far down as we want. So I'm going to go ahead and section this off, and we'll use our sponges, and we'll start clearing a big hole. All right, we're back, and as you can see, we've dug out our hole. We went all the way down to Y11. Just don't really need to go much deeper, I don't think. This guy, he wants to really be part of it. He wants to jump right in. Well, yeah, you didn't quite make it there, dude. You gotta jump a little bit higher. So now it is time to go ahead. We're gonna throw in a whole bunch of hoppers on the floor. That way we can collect all the drops. And we've marked out this spot right here, which, if we look, is we're in the dark forest biome, no longer in river biome. So we shouldn't have to worry about squids spawning in our soon-to-be bubble column. So let's jump on down, and let's see, this should be lined up 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So we'll dig 4 in, and we'll go from there. So let's float on down. And of course, if we can even remember now where that was. This side? I don't remember. Where is it? Is on that side. All right, so as long as we don't die, we should be okay. All right, there you go. We just find the middle, and it should be right about right here, I think. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is where our bubble column will be. We'll deal with that here in a second. But for now, we need to go ahead and lay a whole bunch of hoppers. So I'm gonna put one right there, and we're gonna lay 169 hoppers, I think. Yeah. So let's go ahead and lay them. All right, now that we got all our hoppers laid out here, this is more of an expensive approach. You could also just place some blocks and put a hopping minecart underneath it to pick them up as well. But we got an iron farm. It's given us plenty of iron, so we don't have to really worry about that too much. All right, well, now it's time to hook up our dropper system so we can squirt things into our bubble column. So let's see, we'll clear out a little space here. And let's see, where's our dropper? So you need to face this way. You're going to go into our bubble column. And then we'll put our comparator next to you. Clear out a little space. And throw our sticky piston down. And our observers. One going... No, not there. One going that way, and one going that way. I think that should be right. All right. Arrow pointing that way, yeah. There we go. So now we just need to get one last hopper in here. And that should be all set. We'll go ahead, throw some light down here just to keep things from spawning. And now we need to set up all of our fence posts. Let's see, we got logs, we got a little bit of dirt, not enough. And some cobblestone, that'll have to do. So we want the squids to drop 15 blocks. So when they land, they just go splat. So now I'm going to go ahead, put in, we're going to build up 15, and we're going to put in a whole bunch of fence gates in order to catch the water when it comes down. So I'll be back when that's done. All right, now that we've got all our fence gates placed down there, about 15 blocks up from our hoppers, it's time to go over here. We did put a little walkway kind of to get down. We're going to lay a nice glass floor, and then we'll go ahead and place also some, two blocks high so our squids can't jump up and over the top here. So they are like basically forced to go down. So what I think we'll do is we'll actually run it. We'll run it right here. And then that way we'll be too high and we'll just place another section or another thing of glass. Oh, how am I going to get below it? How am I going to place blocks below the glass? I think what we'll do is wonder if we could. I guess we're gonna have to put another like temporary dirt floor right here, and then we can come underneath our glass and place things. So I guess we'll go that route. So yeah, I'll go ahead, we'll put in the rest of this glass like so, and then that way we can have a nice semi-flat platform to walk on. And then we'll put our water buckets below here. So let's finish that up, which shouldn't take too long. And can we reach that far? We cannot, not yet. So this way we'll be 2 blocks up from, or at least, well, 1 block up from where our like water sources are gonna be. And then that should help prevent our squids from, you know, basically wanting to go up above the water and kind of beach themselves like they have a tendency to do. And are we going to have enough glass? We do have some more glass cooking, just in case. I didn't think we were going to have enough to do all this, but let's see. We'll put one there. Everything should be good for putting it underneath. So there. That'll leave our spots open. Now we can go underneath. We only got 8 glass. So I'm going to run back, grab the rest of the glass that's cooking up, put some, you know, blocks underneath it to kind of, you know, checkerboard pattern, so we can place our buckets of water right there, and then we'll be pretty much done. So I'll be back in just a bit. All right, well, as you can see, we got all our glass set up on top. Everything is kind of in a nice little checkerboard pattern. So now it's time. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put in our bubble column. So first we need to go ahead, plant a whole bunch of kelp to turn all these blocks of flowing water into water sources. And then after that, we will put our soul sand down on the bottom, and it'll turn into a bubble column. So let's go ahead and break all this kelp now again. Everything should be good. Nice source blocks, and we can get rid of that block. Put in our soul sand. And blah, blah, blah. Everything floats up. Our dispenser, dispenser dropper, I guess is really what it is working good. So if we throw a block in there, it'll eventually make its way over. And it gets dispensed out. We switched out the fence gates for some signs because the redstone was causing it to constantly open and shut, which I really didn't care for. So now we can go ahead, load on all the way to the top. Come on out. And there we go. We got ourselves our nice little bubble column coming out right here. So I think now what we need to do is figure out where we're going to put our chest and get that storage hooked up. Now I don't know if I'm actually going to do any kind of a building or not. Might just let this kind of sit out in the open as you know, we don't really need like a building around it or anything, but let's go ahead and I think we'll do should we do it right here? I think that should work. That should be enough. I don't know if we're ever gonna get that many ink sacs, but who knows? We'll see. We'll see. And they are not in the right spot anyway. I guess we could do it this way. Point them all in there. And then we'll set our bubble column up here. We'll just use some dirt. Good old dirt should work. Put in some more water source blocks just so our bubble column keeps coming up. Can we reach some water? Cannot. Can we reach from there? Sure can. And I think all our other buckets are over there, so we'll have to go with this for now. So that'll shoot everything up. And we'll want our water to flow this way into here. A block there. That doesn't work. Do we have some stairs? Stairs would help. I don't know if we actually grabbed any stairs. We did not, but if we go and just throw down a crafting table. Granite stairs? No. We want granite stairs. We'll just do some cobblestone stairs. Not the best looking, but it'll get the job done for now. So let's just pull on up here. We'll throw up stairs right there to block it. Still can access this chest. And we'll get one more bucket of water. Just so our bubble column comes all the way out. And covers on it so it all flows into there. And we should be good. Now all we gotta do is go down below. Fill all our open areas with some water. Clear out all this stuff. We don't need most of this anymore. Get a whole bunch of water. And drop on down. Yeah, we should be able to put water right there. It should flow down to the signs and stop. So that looks like we are gonna be in business here. Looks like everything should be working. You fill in some more water. And pop back up. Fill up our water buckets. We should be getting some squids to start spawning in there pretty soon. And hard to tell with the glass where the actual... What? Where did you go? Disappear in water, apparently. Fill the rest of these in. We'll see if we can get some squids to start spawning. Quite see any just yet. That's okay. The rates that we're going to get are not going to be the best because we do have a whole bunch of other water around here that is, you know, potential spots for squids to spawn in. So wanted to get better rates. We can always, you know, get rid of all that surrounding water, but I'm not too worried about it right now. Ink sacs is not something that we're going to need a lot of in a short amount of time. So we'll just kind of let this go and we'll kind of see. We'll let it run for a little while. We'll see what kind of, you know, drops we get. We should be getting... We got a torch. We got a torch. So our bubble column looks like it's working. We might go ahead and put some glass on this top too, just so we don't have to walk around the edges. But if we take a look and see, and I mean, I don't see any squid spawning just yet. It might be because we are too close, so we'll do this. We'll grab just 64 scaffolding and we'll throw it up on this other side and just kind of go on up and see what we can get. See if being higher up will definitely improve probably our rates a little bit, just because I think we're probably too close right now to them. So climb up here. Looks like the sun is going down, so as soon as things get really dark, if we do have any sort of phantoms or anything up here, we'll jump down and sleep through the night. But don't think it's been that many days, so I will let this run for a bit, and we'll come back and we'll see how things are going. All right, we're back. Well, it's been quite some time, quite a few hours of making some small changes and updates, but as you can see, if we go up our scaffolding here, we did clear out quite a bit of the river. We cleared out around here and all the way back over to there. We got rid of all that river. It goes kind of back behind those trees, and we cleared out all this just to help out with our spawning. We definitely are getting a lot more squid now. When we are close, we're also getting some salmon, so we're still getting raw salmon and a few bone meal here and there. But we set up here. I think we go all the way up to Y120. We kind of sat there for a half hour and just kind of checked to see what kind of rates we were going to get. And we did end up getting just a little over a stack of ink sacs, and of course a whole bunch of raw salmon and a few bone meal. This down here is what we kind of got while we were clearing out the rivers and other times that we were kind of in the area. Added a little comparator with our redstone lamp just so we could see from back there, and when we're up there, a little easier to see when we're actually getting drops coming through. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Definitely is a lot more work. I was hoping we wouldn't have to clear out as much of these rivers as we did, but it'll help with getting more ink sacs and things like that, so we'll be able to use them for black dyes. And yeah, I think that's the main thing with ink sacs, is to use them for black dye. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead, drop the like, click subscribe, ring the bell, stay up to date with all the new videos. And until next time, I'm effectunknown.